we expect record levels of production for the year, and we expect our business to keep growing. The Iofina chemical business, which also uses iodine, should process more iodine through into iodine derivatives throughout the year. And 2025 looks like a great year for us.
Hello, you're watching Proactive. I'm joined by Iofina CEO, Dr. Tom Becker. Tom, very good to speak with you, and positive news to start off 2025, and that's a record year again posted for the company last year.
Stephen, always a pleasure to speak with you. Very pleased with 2024 results. Our employees did a great job of executing our business plan, from the everyday operations to the business development teams to our construction teams, and we were able to produce a record amount of iodine for the group. Over 630 metric tons for the year, 358 metric tons in the second half, and up 13% year over year, and a record amount of full year production. So very pleased that we were able to execute our plans and have a good year in 2024 and a good start to 2025.
And Tom, of course, that record output came from your 7 Iosorb plants in Oklahoma, including your newest facility, Io10, and you reached full production there in September. So that'll have an even bigger impact for 2025.
We have a business plan to increase our iodine production at a faster rate than we have in the past, and we're executing that plan. Io10 is just an example of that. It's with a new partner in Oklahoma. Really got going at full capacity in the fourth quarter, and will be additive this year. We've also announced that we've signed a deal with an existing partner for Io11, which is already under construction and doing well. Dirt's being moved, foundation work's being completed. Major components for Io11 have already been ordered, and we expect that plant to be up and running in Q3. And so, it's very good progress from our iodine production side of the business, and we are executing that more rapid growth strategy as we indicated to the market.
You also say in the announcement that you benefited from strong global demand for iodine, with spot prices climbing above $70 a kilogram. Do you see that continuing through into 2025?
The second half of last year, iodine prices creeped up from the first half, where we saw a 100% equivalent iodine price of just under $67 a kilo. Those prices arose throughout the second half of the year and are now over $70 a kilo. So the outlook for 2025 looks strong as well. Iodine markets led by human health applications, and some other, but the other applications are strong as well. And there's not a significant amount of additional supply coming online to the market. So we anticipate the iodine prices to be very favorable to us, not only in the near term, but probably throughout 2025.
You did report some shipping delays, so some of your sales have been pushed through to January. And so, of course, they won't be accounted for 2024, but you will be able to include those this year.
Yeah, when we deal with a chemical like iodine, that's a fairly expensive chemical. Shipments that get delayed can make a material effect. A full container of iodine is well over $1 million in sales. So when those things get delayed for things that are out of our control, it's disappointing. But we focus on the things we can control, and those things that we can't control don't really concern us too much, especially since these are not lost sales. These are just sales that left our facility. Ownership transfer had not yet occurred. So from a good accounting practices, they'll be recognized in 2025. So frankly, now we're off to an even better start than we anticipated in 2025.
Tom, you mentioned that the Io11 plant will be completed by the third quarter of 2025. Meanwhile, you're already in discussions for Io12. Tell us how those are progressing.
As we mentioned a little bit earlier, Io11 should have a Q3 start. It's with an existing partner in our new core area of Oklahoma. We have multiple opportunities for an Io12 plant. Those are progressing well. What's good as an established iodine company that has a good track record like we do, we have a lot more partners that are interested in working with us instead of having for us to go out and develop that business. So we have multiple opportunities here in 2025 and beyond, and we're making good progress towards what we will announce at some point this year as our Io12 plant.
Okay, so 2025, all systems go and positive results expected again for the year.
Yeah, we expect record levels of production for the year, and we expect our business to keep growing. The Iofina chemical business, which also uses iodine, should process more iodine through into iodine derivatives throughout the year. And 2025 looks like a great year for us. As a chemical business, we're also proud of our track record on the safety side of the business. Haven't had any lost time accidents since 2021, and we'll continue to improve our operations so that our employees are doing the best that we can in the safest manner as possible.
I hope you'll keep us updated on your progress this year, Tom. Thank you very much for speaking with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
That's Dr. Tom Becker, the CEO of Iofina.